WiSys, I think there's many different angles to it. It's really a broad tool set. So I think the first is our warehouse operations piece. And we're able to use handheld computers that have barcode scanners built in. They have screens and keyboards built in. They're quite fabulous little devices that take the processes right to the guys. So they are doing real-time transactions.
My name's Sean, and I've worked at Design Ideas for almost 4 years now. I work out in the warehouse. We used to, whenever we wanted to get things out of non-pick line, which is the stuff that we can't reach personally, we have to have another person grab it on an order picker or something. We used to have to either write it down on a sticky note or something like that to kind of let him know that, hey, we need this piece. Now it's pretty much in the system. He pulls it. We don't even have to ask for it most of the time.
What we can do with the gun, it reads barcodes. And like I said, if I I scan an item, it'll tell me what the item number is. Say for instance, Tanya MR'd it, there might be 6 boxes, and say there's 10 items in a box, and it'll show me that there's 60 items that I need to put away.
I deal with any special issues we have with customers and items that come in. From individual stickering to mass quality inspection to repair and resend of items. In Agility, it's essentially like a spreadsheet, and it gives me drop downs for the items I have, the quantities I want to move, which warehouse I want to move them to. I mean, I can move them 5 different items to 3 different warehouses with just a couple of clicks of a button.
The other side of it then is the Agility Explorer tool, which a lot of our users are using on their desktop and laptop computers. And it puts things into grids, that way we can do things in batch. So whereas before we would go into each individual order, type, change, enter, you're just seeing all the relevant data right there on screen. It is wonderful.
I started out actually as a bookkeeper, and I was only going to work 10 or 12 hours a week. And before I even started, the first day I got there, Andy said, "How about you work a little bit more?" And I've been almost full-time ever since. Just today, we needed to identify all the orders for that we had in the system for a group of products, because we had to make a change to the product and they had to be taken off the orders, and some things done to change the item and then put them back on. And an agility report we created for something else, we found, oh, we can just narrow that down to just those. Exported it to Excel. I could group them in order, get all the orders changed very quickly, get the items fixed and put all the items back onto the orders in a fraction of the time that we would have, just identify what it would have taken to identify the orders. We probably got them all fixed and changed all at the same time, all within that time frame.
My name is Tanya, and I work in our purchasing department at Design Ideas. So I'm in charge of working with all the factories to get all of the product into our warehouse. I use Agility every day, almost all day. We created a process grid here that allows me to take a customer's order that comes into the system and automatically generate my PO from that. So it saves a lot of time. We have a lot less data entry errors, being able to take the OE exactly and turn it into a customer purchase order, so that's great. We also have a grid that allows us, when a shipment comes in, I can receive the entire shipment at one time. I think one of the biggest things is specifically with receiving. When I started here, from the time a shipment arrived at our door, it could be 10 days or more before the merchandise was available for shipment. So that means something is sitting here for 10 days that customers want that we can't ship. Now, literally today I had one that they brought up and I MR'd while they were standing there. And then 2 hours later, we're filling it on customers' orders to be able to ship tomorrow. Our turnaround time to our customers, we're giving them the best experience we possibly can.